Hi, I'm Ricky Martin, Managing Director of Hyper Recruitment Solutions. I've had a really interesting topic emailed into us to talk to you all about today, which is how to deal with rejections. We're trying to make this content as user-friendly as possible, as informative as possible, not too long, not too boring. Let me know if it's boring. But what we're trying to do is make it helpful to you if you're interviewing for jobs, if you're a recruiter, or you're in the recruitment process at any stage. So really how to handle rejections. I guess rejections come in many shapes and forms. You could be rejected by a recruitment company if you're applying to a job that looks interesting. You could be rejected by a company that you've either applied to directly or through the recruitment company. You could have had an interview. You could get rejected at the interview process where you've actually had time spent with that customer to get to know them. It could be a job you really like and you're being rejected, which of course is disappointing. Fundamentally, the most important thing I'll tell anybody when it comes to rejection is to remember rejection is a part of the recruitment process. You could be the best, whatever you are, the best scientist, the best engineer, the best salesperson in the world. But if you interview with every company in the world, I guarantee you will not get every single job. I'm not even bold and arrogant enough to think that I'd get every job that I try to go for. So one thing to remember is rejection is natural, it's part of the recruitment process. Lots of people get rejected. When I went to go on The Apprentice, there was over 100,000 people who wanted part of that. I might have got the investment from Lord Sugar, but if you say it's 100,000 people, that's 99,999 people who actually got rejected. So the main thing to remember, rejection is natural, and by remembering that it's a part of the recruitment process and it's natural, I think I should tell you all, do not feel disheartened. You might really want something and you're rejected, and you might feel like, wow, that's blown my confidence, I'm not really happy about that, but at the end of the day, rejection is natural. Just move on from it. The best thing you can do if you get some rejection is try and understand what that rejection is all about. If you're working with a recruitment company and you've been rejected at either an interview or an application process, you've physically got someone you can talk to. You should be speaking to your recruiter. Pick up your phone, ring the recruiter, knock on their door, go and meet the recruiter, whatever it takes, and speak to them. Why is it you haven't been considered? And I don't mean moan at your recruiter or moan at your company, because we get lots of people who moan about things. If you moan about things, do you think you're going to get a really good response from the person you're asking for information from? Go to that person, go to them happy, tell them you're disappointed, ask them for informative, constructive feedback. And when I say feedback, literally listen to what's being said. The amount of people we give rejection to, which I don't like giving rejection to anybody, but the amount of people we give it to who either take it the wrong way, take it personally. Trust me, rejection is part of the process. You have to learn to deal with that. So deal with it. And when you get your rejections, learn from it. What are the learnings? What could you have done differently? Sometimes it might not be anything you could have done differently. There might have been somebody else or another CV or just a factor you couldn't control that was slightly better suited to what you wanted to go for. So when it comes to rejection, remember it's human nature. It happens. Move on from it. Don't dwell on it. Don't moan about it. If you want to understand about that rejection, speak to whoever you can to understand why you were rejected. What's the reason behind that? What can I as an individual learn from? Not what can I moan from, what can I learn from? And then what I'm going to do is next time I apply to a job, is I'm going to put those learnings into process. Think about it as a feedback exercise. Forget the word rejection. Okay, I've had a decision, it's not a good news. What can I learn from? How can I take that forward? Good luck. Rejections are normal. Deal with it, move on, don't moan about it, have fun. If there's any issues, reach out to me. Good luck.